Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? I hope really well. CJ here from CJ Soul Messages, and I am going to do your 2022 general reading for the year, obviously. We're going to start with the month of January and work our way all the way to December. I've pulled a few oracle cards, and I have used the Light Seers deck and the Fountain deck to clarify. And let's see, I have been gifted a beautiful new deck called the Wisdom of the Oracle, so I have pulled a couple of cards there, and I have also pulled a couple of cards from the Pearls of Wisdom as oracle messages for you. Let's just get right into it. Now, this isn't going to resonate with every Capricorn, so please just take what does, leave the rest behind. And remember that we do have, free will. These are just the energies that Spirit has pulled out for you. I did meditate and pull the cards working with Spirit off camera just to save some time here for you so that, you're not waiting around as the cards come out. It looks like it's going to be a very beautiful, expansive year for you, Capricorn. You're going to really have a lot of growth going on in the year of 2022. It is really quite beautiful. So let's begin. I'm going to start with the Pearls of Wisdom. The card that Spirit had picked for you that came out was Spiritual Path. So just as I said, this year of 2022, Cap, it's going to be about you really getting clear on what path you are wanting to go on. It says, we know our spiritual needs. Logic does not give us answers. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to achieve. Positive self-talk helps you to progress and see your future clearly. Beautiful. So this is going to be very poignant as you move through the year. On the bottom of the deck, Spirit has wisdom. Very high vibing energy cards that Spirit has for you. It says, do you define yourself by others' expectations? Release fears and past beliefs, and life will take care of itself and it will flow. Beautiful. Because really, when we are on our own spiritual path, as each of us are, it is most important for our growth to be the people that are in power of our life. Yes, we can have advice and we can allow other people's emotions and ideas and thoughts to come and help us along the way, but at the end of the day, what matters most is what feels best to you and what is really true for yourself and for your self-growth. Out of the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I love this. This deck is absolutely beautiful, as all of them are. But the card that came out from Spirit is Clean It Up. Beautiful energy for this year. It is a number 21 that reduces down to 3, and 3 is a very powerful number. Clean It Up is literally all about that. It is about really looking at your life as you move through every day and figuring out what is meant to stay, what you no longer need. This could even be as simple as cleaning your house or cleaning your closet, getting rid of things that you no longer wear that are of no service for you, making room for other things to come into your life. This can also be about letting go of people that no longer fit into your world, and allowing yourself to get rid of anything that is not going to bring you to your highest potential. So this is the energy to kind of work with throughout the whole year. It all feels very much like you are on this amazing spiritual path in the year of 2022. A lot of growth is going to be happening. On the bottom of the deck, again, beautiful. It is a reminder from Spirit to stay in the present. It is a card here and now. Here and now. That is exactly where we are. Every second of every day, we are in the present. We can think about the past and we can plan for the future. But in truth, all we really have is exactly where we are, which is right here in the now. So Spirit is reminding you every day, really, to try and practice being very present in your life, to not get too overwhelmed about hurdles or issues or anything that may be in your future, and also not to dwell too much on the past of regret, things that you maybe didn't do, things that you maybe wanted to do, things that maybe you did do that you regret doing. all of those kind of things. It really doesn't matter. It all counts to who we are and where we are on our journey. But really, we cannot allow ourselves to get stuck in anything other than where we are today, right at this moment. That is all we have power over. We never know what is going to be around the corner. So as much planning as we may want to do, and I, for one, am a big planner, so this, I can really resonate with. God, it's just so much more important to just try and stay in the present and not allow anything from the past or the future to really overpower us being here and now. Okay, so now that has been shared, let's get into the month. I am doing this quite late, actually. I've had a little bit of a heavy schedule. My energy hasn't been exactly very high. So today is January 21st. But I am including the month of January because time is fluid. So, it's not literally going to go month by month by month by month, right? So let's start. Okay, so beautiful Capricorn. This is amazing. The main card that came out, Ten of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So January feels like this is the month where you and perhaps a loved one, doesn't have to be, but this is more of a couple card. But again, place it if it fits. This is the card of feeling very emotionally content, feeling very balanced and in love with life. Not really having a ton of pressure, just going with the flow and enjoying all the beauty of every day. There's a rainbow here that is actually acting like a hammock that a couple is on. Now, you don't have to be in a relationship, obviously, but this card is representing the fact that there is this beautiful harmony happening in January with you or with you and another person, and it is meant to be enjoyed. Very, very happy. Now, it is clarified by the Hangman. So it is almost feeling to me that there is this new perspective that you're having, Capricorn, in January, where you possibly are really actually in the here and now, and you're really allowing yourself to enjoy all these things that light up your heart. You're seeing it from a different perspective than maybe you were in the past. Okay? So that's January. Beautiful. We get to February, and man, this is incredible. You get another 10. You get the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is all about having a happy home, happy family, having enough resources to not only take care of yourself, but to take care of anyone else, even leaving a legacy, perhaps. This can also be a inheritance coming to you. And I do feel for some of you Capricorns, there is going to be money coming from a inheritance. We have the Six of Cups as a clarifier. And cups are our emotions and our relationships. And the Six of Cups refers to the past, memories of the past, people of the past. Could be family from the past. And I'm definitely picking up on some energy here, Capricorn, that there is going to be some kind of inheritance coming from a family member that has perhaps crossed over. And it is going to make your life and your family life and your home life feel a little bit more safe, a little bit more not so stressed about the finances in February. So there's something coming in, and obviously that's not going to be for everyone. Maybe there's going to be some kind of career offer that comes in that maybe is connected to your past or to someone from your past. But it is, nevertheless, something is happening in the month of February where it feels like you are going to be getting finances, you're going to be getting some tangible money, and it is going to lighten any kind of load that you may have been carrying for the last while. And it's connected to something in the past. Maybe it is a passion that you had in the past, and you're bringing it to the present in February, and that is going to turn out to be very lucrative for you. Beautiful 2 months here. March. Again, really good energy here, Capricorn. We get the King of Swords. I love this. This is all about being very clear in your mind, in your communication, knowing exactly the direction you are hoping to go in, putting a plan together, because swords is about our intellect. It is our logic. It's what goes on in our mind. And the King of Swords, he didn't get to be the king for no reason. He's had to go through a lot, and he has made it to the top of being a king where he is very clear on what direction he wants to go in. And he doesn't allow his emotions to sway him one way or the other. He's got a very clear purpose on where he is going. I feel like in March you're going to be using your mind a lot, Capricorn, and you are highly intelligent and you are very driven. So in the month of March, it feels like you are just getting really very strong and convicted in the direction you want to go in. It is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So 2 swords for the month of March. The Knight of Swords is having that idea and really starting to put it into motion. If you can see, this person on the card is really starting to move forward with quite speed. So it feels like in March, you're going to be getting very clear on where you want to go. And like I said, this is general, so it can apply to your relationships or your career, family, etc. Place it where it may fit for you. The energy remains the same. But it feels like you are getting very, very clear on where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want it all to be, and then you start to put it in motion with the Knight of Swords, and you start to make some good progress here. We get to April, sorry. April. Now, April it's beautiful, but there is the card that Spirit gave you is the 5 of Wands. Now, Wands is our fire element, and that is about our actions. It is our passions, our creativity, but it is also how we are going to move to make that become something that will be tangible. And the 5 of Wands is a bit more of a combative energy. There could be disagreements, conflicts, it could be something that you are working on here in the previous months, if it is about your career, for example, and, you might be having a little bit of conflict with others. Others might not want you to go for that. Others might be trying to hold you down. If you can see on this card, they're all fighting to get to the top there. And, they're pushing and they're pulling and they're not listening to one another. So it's not like a severe energy. I'm not picking up on something really, really heavy. It just kind of feels more like you might come up against people who are not exactly maybe even wanting you to succeed, or they don't want you to go ahead with that decision that you've made back in March, because maybe they're worried about you having such great success, something like that. But the main energy for you to remember, Capricorn, is if it's something that is really desirable for you and it is your passion and you're wanting to follow through, then you stand your ground and you fight for what it is that you want. It is clarified by the beautiful Sun, Leo's card. The Sun, when it shows up, it is all about you being free. It is about feeling joyful. It is about feeling like you have that independence of just being able to trust yourself and knowing that you are safe and you are protected and you are guided. Everything is going to be eliminated or illuminated for you so that you can see clearly. And it is going to make you feel very joyful and delightful in the month of April. After you may have to stand your ground against a few other people that may not want you to be succeeding in the way that I feel you're going to be succeeding, and that doesn't always mean that it's because people are being mean, but some people get afraid of that. Some people get afraid of success. And sometimes that puts a little bit extra pressure on another person. If they see you succeeding and going after your dreams, sometimes that can make another person feel like, well, geez, I don't know what direction to go in, and there can be envy and jealousy that can show up. So just know that with the Sun coming up to clarify the 5 of Wands, you are going to be absolutely all right. You're going to be blessed by the Sun. It is going to brighten everything up, and this is only going to be a short little blimp. So that takes us to the month of May, and once again, Capricorn, we get the Hangman. We have it here in January, seeing things from a different perspective, but now this is the major energy of May. Now, so, again, the Hangman is about you actually seeing things from a different way. Maybe you have this idea in your career of which way you want to go, and maybe you're needing to see how to do it from a different direction. If you're perhaps creating something, for example, there may be a need to approach it from a different way that you hadn't thought of. That's all that means, is allowing yourself the ability to almost have a 360 view of things, so that you are able to have the full picture of what is going to be the best way for you to proceed in regards to whatever this is. And it is clarified by the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. So the Chariot showing up to clarify the Hangman is beautiful, because the Chariot is about being back in the driver's seat of your life, really knowing the direction and the path that you are going to take, and knowing it so solidly within your gut, your intuition, your mind, your heart, your soul. You then have all the power to start moving with quite the amount of gusto and speed to get to where you're heading to. I love this. And it also is a victory card. So anything in the past that has maybe been a little bit restrictive, whether it's a person or a situation, I feel like when you get to May, you are going to really start moving forward quite fast. And you are going to have your hands firmly on your reins, and you are going to be going directly in the direction that you are hoping for. It's gorgeous. So June comes along, and it looks like you are getting to where you would want to be, the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, that is your element. It is your card. Pentacles is earth. And it is our money, it is our tangible things, it's our property, it's our vehicles, it's all of those things that we can taste, touch, and feel, and that we use our money to acquire. And it is our self-confidence. So there's this energy that is building up every month moving forward that leads you to June. You seem to be sitting very comfortable. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She's very connected to the earth. She's very trusting. She has had to go through a lot of things because she is a queen, but she has earned her place as you are. And she has all the money that she does not have to worry about. She is very peaceful. Look at how peaceful she is sitting there. She's even got the earth growing out from underneath her head wrap. That's how beautiful you're going to be feeling come June. I love this because this is letting you know that everything that you're going through, all these decisions that you're making, I really feel like you're going to be making these decisions very clear, Capricorn, in 2022, and you're going to be receiving a lot of abundance coming your way because of your decisiveness. It is clarified by the Lovers. I mean, you actually have quite a bit of major arcana in this reading. This is Gemini's card, and I'm letting you know what card is what because perhaps you have the placement, maybe you have the placement in Gemini or Leo. So maybe check out those readings too to get the full picture of what is actually going on in all of your astrology. But anyways, this is the Lovers, and it being there to clarify the Queen of Pentacles is letting you know that there is going to be this gorgeous balance that is coming in. If it is regarding a relationship, it is going to be a very grounded relationship. If it is involving a already relationship that's already been established, it is letting you know that in June you are both going to be very much clicking, and you're going to be in very much balance with one another and very harmony. This is an energy of two hearts coming together that are very much aligned, as you can see, and it's equal give and take. It is beautiful shared love. It's compassion. It can even be soulmates, of course, but it is one of harmony, and it is a beautiful energy to be able to be in or to experience in our life. So I feel like June is going to be a really beautiful, bombing kind of month for you, Capricorn. July, it's like there's a lot going on here, but I feel like you are really you're going for it this year. Page of Swords is the main energy. I love it because this is the energy of all these new ideas, and you're getting very excited about it. You've got a lot of choices, and there's a lot of things you are wanting to do. That is the Swords, that is a page. It can be messages as well, because pages are messengers. So you may be getting messages coming in that the path that you're on is the correct one. You may be getting offers of jobs. You may be getting offers of clients. Whatever it is, but it is very exciting, and it is one that is really lighting you up. As you can see, there's a lot of light bulbs here. It's like a bouquet of light bulbs, and it feels like there's going to be a lot of positive movement here. It is clarified by the Judgment card, and I like this because this is saying that the divine is right behind you, supporting you on all the moves and all the choices that you are making. It is the signal that the path that you're going on is the correct one, and that you are protected and you will be guided as well. And it is also the reminder that as you put this energy, these thoughts, these whatever this is for you, you start to make it become real, like 3D. There's no going back to anything that was in the past. So, and I like that because this is confirming that once you are going on this path and you are actually, taking the bull by the horns, there's no going back to anything that you might not have felt very empowered with. So there's such a change happening here for you. August, again, the story continues. You have the Ace of Swords. So here's this very brand new idea, this brand new clarity, thought, but I really feel more Capricorn. It is an idea that you are really bringing into fruition in the month of August. This is clear thoughts, this is brainstorming, this is really just letting up your third eye and connecting with that energy and being fierce going forward with it. And it is clarified by the Knight of Wands. So this is movement. This is literally making moves and seeing and pushing through any boundaries, any hesitation, any kind of self-doubt, any of that stuff. And you are really going for your dream, your passion, maybe you're creating something. Maybe you have came up with an idea of some awesome product, and it feels like August you are just really putting it out there. And I feel like it's going to be very successful. The only hiccup here is we get to September. And it's not really a hiccup at all, actually. It's just like this seems to be a release month for you. You've been working really, really hard. You are coming up with a lot of ideas. You're really putting it out there into the world. There's a lot of balance going on. There's a lot of excitement happening. There's so much clarity coming into your mind. And you are not allowing anyone to control your life. Excuse me. And I feel like you are maintaining this thing of staying in the present and cleaning up. You're getting rid of all the garbage, all the crap, all the stuff that doesn't work for you anymore. It's like you're really bossing up in 2022. We have in September, my energy feels quite pumped actually doing this reading. We have the 10 of Wands. So, 10 of Wands is the end of the road here. You are done carrying any kind of shit. You're not going to carry any negative self-talk anymore. You're not going to tolerate any negative talk from anyone else. You're not going to tolerate any kind of negative energy from anyone else. You are dropping it. You have had enough of carrying it, and you now reach September, and it's like you have the confidence and you have the strength and you have the courageousness where you just let it go. You're dropping it. It is confirmed and clarified by the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is that mental anguish. It is that losing sleep at night, that worry, that concern. It is the fears that just kind of grow into mountains when we let them. Now, it is usually not real. It's up in our mind. We can get lost in that and stuck in that. And that can keep us really feeling imprisoned, and it can keep us feeling very much like we are not going to be able to get out of the binds that seem to tie us. But that being the clarifier for the 10 of Wands, this is saying this is over now. You are dropping all of this. You're letting go of it because it's not serving you. And it seems like when you get to September, you are really going to be ready to do just that. Moving into October, again, beautiful. You have the 8 of Wands. So now it's like you've released the burdens. You've released the bullshit. You've released shit that just is maybe been in your life for a very long time and you have up until this point tolerated it. Not in September. And then when you get to October, it is like full steam ahead. 8 of Wands is travel. For some of you, you may just decide that that's it. I'm moving. I'm doing something completely different. I want to go after my dreams, but I have to do that in a different country, a different state, a different province, depending on where you're living. And it also is like fast movement in the way of like if you have started something new in your career, for example, this is coming in fast. This is you focused, and all of a sudden this is good news coming in real quick. Really, really quick. And it is clarified by the King of Wands. So this is bossing completely up. The King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He is the one that just goes after his dreams and his desires and his wishes, and he succeeds. So you are going to be succeeding in this whole year, but I really feel like every month you're going to see growth. I don't really feel like you're going to get knocked off anything this year, Capricorn. I just feel like you're getting very confident in yourself. You're getting very clear of your abilities and your gifts and your talents and the desires that you want. And I just feel like you're taking no prisoners in 2022. November happens and we get the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. I love it because of what is around the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune is about it turning for your benefit. Sometimes a Wheel of Fortune can get stuck and we can feel like it's never moving, but it is in this reading especially. This is positive things. Positive things are going to be coming more into your world, into your life, into your day by day living. I'm going to have to take a breath here because I feel like I'm talking so fast, but I'm getting so much energy channeling through me, Capricorn. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to breathe. Whew, this is exciting as hell. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, working for you. It is. It's showing up and it's saying, you know what, you're getting it all. You're getting it all, and it is clarified by the Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands, beautiful. This is deciding which path do you want to take. Maybe you've gone after 2 different dreams here, and comes November, you're like, well, maybe I need to pick one, you know? But most importantly here in November is it doesn't matter which path you take. Doesn't matter. Either one, you're going to be successful. It just is a matter of you actually putting your energy into one so that the Wheel of Fortune can move in that direction, okay? Not getting stuck in... I don't know, do I pick A or do I pick B? Do I pick A or do I pick B? It's about picking one and putting all your energy into that. And when you do, the Wheel of Fortune then turns for you. Last month of the year, December. Wow. You end the year with the Fool. This is your brand new start now. You know, the Fool is the very first card of the tarot. So you see what I mean when I say this is going to be such a powerful, transformative year for you, Capricorn? You are learning so much and letting go of so much. And come December, you are taking this leap of faith in a completely different way than you have. It's a new cycle about to begin. It is clarified by the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is simply just saying that you've had a lot of sadness in your life. You've experienced a lot of disappointments. There's been a lot of things that have let you down, and times where you have felt defeated, depressed even, and just shut out and not sure if there is any way that how you're ever going to get out of it. So that being the clarifier is actually beautiful because it is letting you know that you're not going to be in this energy anymore. Of course, life, we're all going to have ups and downs. That's how we grow, right? But for the majority of it here, it is about you embracing this new leap of faith and taking that jump and risking it because you have this new start with all of this new knowledge, all of this new growth. Remember, you have spiritual path and wisdom here as your oracle cards that have come out from Spirit. You have Clean It Up, and you have Here and Now from the, what did I just do here? There we go. From the Wisdom of Oracles. There is a theme here, Capricorn. There's no doubt about it. There is a complete theme here, and it seems very clear to me. This is going to be a very blessed year for you. There's going to be some trials. There's going to be some tribulations, as there is for every single one of us every single year. But it is about remaining on the true path that you want to be on, and everything that you set out to do it for your higher good, for what is good for you, and get rid of anything or anyone or any kind of energy or thought processes that are keeping you tied to anything that is negative. You know, I'm going to just hold this card up one more time, because clean it up is such a powerful statement. Clean it up. We don't need to keep shit that is not doing anything to lift us up anymore. So it's time to release and let go and let everything that is meant for you to come into your world in 2022. It's an absolute beautiful reading. I love this for you. It's so powerful. It gives me such excitement. I think it's just going to be amazing. Wow. So Capricorn, that is your 2022 general read from me. I hope it was insightful and helpful. And, man, just let me know. Let me know how your year is going. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your support, for your subscribes, your likes, your comments. I love hearing from you. I try to respond. I like that connection. It feeds my soul as well. So with that, I'm going to leave you and let you get on with your day. I wish you such a blessed year, Capricorn. Such a blessed year. It absolutely looks like a stunner of one. So you take care of yourself. Thank you for being here again, and we'll talk to you next time.